Hey, this is Toto Bravo. Today we're going to do a video on our helmet. Now I'll say up front, I am no way, shape, or form experienced or an expert on motorcycle or motocross ATV type helmets. So this is just solely my experience with the helmet that I decided to purchase. So I wanted to get that up front, and I will share with you so far what I feel about the helmet. I purchased the ILM motor.com. The model is the ILM-606 Victor in matte black medium. Now I will say right up front, the sizing chart that is provided is extremely accurate. It was on point. I had no problems with the sizing chart. So what you get. So here's the helmet. We have several hours into the helmet, 31 miles. So my opinion thus far is it's extremely comfortable. I had no problems, no issues while wearing it. I thought it was perfect for me. The fit, the size chart, like I mentioned earlier, was spot on. Plenty of ventilation. You have ventilation here, here, and here at the front. Now, I did mount my GoPro camera mount here on the chin piece, but what I did was I mounted it in such a way that I could still open it up so you guys can see, push down on the GoPro mount, and we open up the vent, as you can see there. GoPro mount is very secure on the front of that. I do have it tethered just as a backup right here, but I don't think that's going anywhere. I decided to do that after initially running my GoPro on the side of the helmet here, coming out and going around. I think I'll get a cleaner view with the mount right I there. Really am happy that I chose to go with the visor opposed to goggles. The visor worked out perfect for me. Easy to wipe off with a cloth. Kept the dust out. As you saw from the riding video, the area that I was in was extremely dusty. It also comes with a drop-down sun visor, which you see right there. You can see it right there. I'll bring it back up. Open the visor itself so you guys can see that. Drop down. I didn't use that on any of my ride. I didn't need it, but the visor itself was fantastic. I liked it a lot. Like I said, plenty of ventilation, plenty of comfort. I thought it was absolutely excellent. And for the price, I want to say it was $80-some off of Amazon. It was absolutely perfect. Now, some other things that I've done. You'll see the mic cord attachment up here, and that's just so it's clean and not hanging on the back. But what I've done, and we'll try to get you guys a view of it, is inside of the helmet, right here, right there, you can see the mic. This is a Purple Panda mic, and that is the Dead Cat furry wind breaker attachment on the mic itself. And what I've done is I've simply just pinned with these alligator clips right here onto this nose bridge portion of it here, the microphone itself, and it is extremely sturdy in there. No movement at all on that mic part. Let me see if maybe I need to provide a better view. Bear with me for one moment. So let's so there. That's probably better for you guys. You can see the microphone right there mounted. It's very secure with that alligator clip. And what I did was I took the cable for the microphone right there and ran it back into this cheek piece right here underneath on the inside, ran it out the back right here where you can see it, and then it goes out up onto the top of the helmet where it's secure just for transportation. But as you'll see in this next clip of the video, where we actually go out and hook it up to the Tascam, you'll see how it all comes together, and we'll do some voice work out there and see what the differences are as far as sound quality with the camera, with the Tascam, with the visor open, visor closed, and we'll see how that sounds, see if it sounds any more professional. I don't know, but I wanted to be able to provide audio with the riding video that was of better quality. Alright, so I'm going to try to increase the quality of my riding videos, where I can have some narration or just general talking during the video, maybe to explain what I'm experiencing, trails, etc. So what I've purchased is I purchased a used Tascam DR-05, and these things have some really good reviews. With a 2 gigabyte SD card, I can get 6 hours of voice recording. So what I'm going to do, and I'll show you what I've come up with. I have this JBL waterproof box for one of those Wi-Fi speakers, and what I've done is I've got it. This is just an extra precautionary measure here, but I'll show you what I've done. I'll unhook this from there, open the box like that. I've got this little wedge in here to keep it nice and firm. I've got the actual cable that I'm going to connect, but as you can see there, I have attached that to the rack at the back here, and it is extremely solid. I'm shaking the hell out of it. So what I'm going to do is I have a little hole here. I feed this through, comes through the other side like that. I'm going to put my recorder in here. So I connected the cord through the hole into the Tascam. You can see that it fits very snug in here. I would turn the unit on, set the unit for record, close the JBL case. I'll kind of do a 360 of that so you can see. And just as an extra precautionary measure, I have my little bungee here. I'm going to run that over to this corner, like that. Slide it up so it's centered, like that. And now we have extra security to keep the lid from popping open. I don't think it's going anywhere. And then we have our connection here for the Purple Panda mic that we've rigged up in the helmet. All right, we're going to do a demonstration of the video. So, like I showed you earlier, inside the helmet with the mic set up, we'll just go through the sequence of setting up a microphone and doing some actual voice testing. So we will undo our mic cable, top of the helmet. We have our Blue Panda cable connector here, our coax. Undo our box, plug our cable in, coax into the connector, open our box, turn our Tascam recorder on. Hit record. So we are now recording onto the recorder. You can see I have total mobility. There's nothing constraining or constricting about the little mic cable coming off the back. I have, like I showed you in the video earlier on the helmet. Like I showed you earlier when we covered the helmet, I showed you the mic placement in here. Doesn't move. I have total mobility. So the audio that you're hearing now is the Tascam audio. And I'll have that
So what you hear now is the Tascam audio with the shield up. We'll put the shield down to see what the difference is. So the shield is down now. So everything that we're hearing is that audio. The next phase of testing that we'll do is everything's real muddy outside. I don't want to tear up the grass in our yard doing some test video, but on the next day that it's feasible, I'll go ahead and do some riding with this to see what the noise differences are with the engine going, and different levels of RPM. So this is the audio with the helmet on and the visor down. Visor's back up. Incredibly comfortable. We have no problem or interference with the mic. Like I said, total mobility. We can move whatever we need to move, and we're not interfering with that cable. So, of course, this isn't tried and tested out in the field yet, but preliminary checkouts seem to be just fine as far as this particular setup. I can reach the mic as I need to. It's not a big deal. I didn't want it up front here because I didn't want the cable to be running forward. Might get wrapped up in something in the handlebars and create an issue. So, not bad. So we'll go ahead and wrap up the video from here. Hopefully that works out. So overall, with my limited use of the helmet, I like it a lot. I think it's fantastic. I think it looks good. I think it's more than sufficient for my purposes, for protection and comfort. And, you know, if there are any changes, I'll certainly share that with you guys as we go on in this journey that we're doing with the Polaris Quad, and any ancillary gear that I feel is important to touch on that maybe you guys might shop for like I did. Like, I've never purchased a helmet before, so I went off of some other people's reviews, and I feel like I made a really excellent purchase. Highly affordable. I think it's highly effective, and so far I'm extremely pleased with it. So this is Totu Bravo. I appreciate you watching the video, and until I see you out on the trail again, thanks for watching.